Welcome to In Your Words, a weekly segment of LNP's Opinion section in which we read and respond to your letters. We receive hundreds of letters and we read all of them. Here we highlight a few we found interesting. We begin today with a thank you from Kathleen Rutt-Byler of Cochranville, whose daughter was a passenger on the Lancaster Mennonite school bus involved in a hit-and-run crash. We want to say a heartfelt thank you to the many kindnesses that the kids experienced that morning. Her first memory after the crash was leaving the bus. As she recalls it, a group of construction workers arrived before the first responders, and they helped the kids out the back door of the bus. Elizabeth Vollmer of Parksburg has a different thought about children. Don't allow alcohol at their graduation parties. She writes, "Parents, we are legally and morally responsible for our children and each other's children. We still have parenting to do. Are we not the same parents who encouraged their first steps, taught them to feed themselves, to safely cross the road? Let us now teach them to respect the law and to protect their own lives and futures." Reverend Howard and Mary Payne of Lancaster want to recognize a specific group of children from King Elementary School for their spring concert performance. It was evident to us that many hours of practice had gone into playing and singing these pieces. The band, the chorus, and the orchestra performed selections from Mozart to Wiz Khalifa, Michael Jackson, and Beethoven. These students deserved every bit of applause they received from the audience. From children to animals, Jamie Zimmerman of Peckway, "I believe those who abuse animals should not be allowed to own them anymore. Instead of getting just a slap on the wrist, we have to be a voice for these animals, because if we don't, who will?" And now to senior citizens and property taxes, from Ken Beck of East Lampeter Township. "Everything goes up every year, except our Social Security, because the government says there's no money for a raise. But the people in government seem to always find money to give themselves a hefty raise. Amazing, isn't it?" And finally, Susan Barley has a beef with a supermarket and its choice of music. One song contained the lyrics, "Do you want to die?" "I talked with the store manager and asked who chose to play the music in the store. He said it was corporate. I expressed my concerns and he indicated that he would follow through and pass it along to corporate. I hope so." That will do it for In Your Words this week. Thank you so much for watching. You can write us at lancasterletters@lnpnews.com. Again, we read every letter we receive. You can also read what we think in the opinion section at lancasteronline.com. I'm Rich Maneri. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.